All right, what is up, PTRL boys? What do you think of this graphic? Also, I'm just gonna ignore Shawarma. He's part of the reason. You know what? He doesn't even deserve to know. You guys like these Canadian geese? Look at that. That's super cool. Look at that. Honk honk. And then we also have the Canadian treasure himself. Nah, fuck you, Shawarma. You're getting fired, bro. Or you know what? You'll have to work for free, essentially. How about that? But yeah, you see this shit? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. And then I don't know if you guys can spot the moose, bruh. I don't know if you guys can spot the moose on this graphic. And if you can't, it's kind of just crossing the track on the right side. Pretty cool, pretty cool. But you know what else is really cool, guys? You ready for this shit? Are you ready for this fucking shit, bro? Hold on. Watch this transition. Watch this transition. You ready for this shit? Oh, isn't that fucking fire, bro? Look at this. I'm just gonna spam F1 transition. Oh my lord, I'm gonna fucking jizz. Anyways, so getting onto the driver standings as they're loading into the qualifying session. So we have Gold Killer in the lead with 92 points, maximum assist king. So if he ever brags about his pace, just tell him, hey, how about you turn off assists and see how fast you actually are. That'll definitely hurt his ego. Nut Tuck in second, very rapid. Zops is third, but his points are not going to count as he has left the server, so that needs to be removed. Mr. Hashira, listen. Get my transitions fixed. Lol? What do you mean? What do you mean? What about this is not cool, Yeah! Look at that shit. Anyways, Epic Baller in essentially third with 70 points. Bro Joshua, Giant Stick, speaking of which, Giant Stick, you got to perform a little better there, honey. You got to do a little better than that. Berkey, following Turbo Chicken, your World Driver Champion from last season. Not off to the best start, almost half the points of Gold Killer, but maybe he can have a little bit of a comeback through the season. Then Eric, and then Superiority. And then let us look at Constructors. Constructors, okay, shut up, game. Hold on, let me mute the game for a second while I'm talking. Mercedes, led by Bro Joshua and Ev. And actually, it's Bro Joshua and then a million different reserve drivers having carried that 164 points because what was it, Bro Joshua with 90 some? Yeah, so that'd be a good chunk of like 70 points contributed by reserve drivers. Red Bulls with 157, Racing Bulls 150, very close between the top three, and then we have a tight battle between Haas, Alpine, McLaren, and Ferrari for kind of best of the rest, with Aston Martin, Sauber, and the Williams kind of rounding out the rear. We do like very round rears. But onto the track coverage. Full grid here. Who is this first one out on track? It is JC18. But you know who I want to watch? Let's watch. Let's watch Mr. Sparkashira. Still on controller, if I'm not mistaken. What can Mr. League Owner do here in qualifying? Hold on, I need to bring this back up. Yeah, what is Mr. Hashira capable of here in this qualifying session? Let us get some beautiful graphics. Look at this, man. Look at this. Yeah, Giant Stick does actually have a much better computer than I do, apparently. Really, the thing that beats my PC by a good amount is the CPU. I don't know. I'm trying to remember the 9070 XT. Oh, that is brand new. Giant Stick, what do you do for work, homie? How much money do you just have laying around to be able to buy a 9070 XT? Well, I guess you probably bought it retail, which was a pretty good price. And then yeah, like what do you need a 9800 X3D for, homie? You just have cash out the fucking ass to be able to afford this kind of a PC. Plus what I'm assuming is a decent sim rig. So, hey man, you do you. I'm not pocket watching. If anything, I'm just jealous. That's all I can say. That is all I can say. Um, but my one saving grace is Bro Joshua setting a 110-2. My one saving grace is my only argument is that this is my first PC. This is the first PC I've ever built, and it's pretty decent. I built it from scratch with a good amount of used parts. So Sparkashira here crossing the finish line with a 110.9. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good on controller. Let's see. So He is kind of falling down the order. What is Giant Stick gonna cross with? I hope you hear me, Mr. Giant Stick. Here, let me try to distract you real quick. Wait, I need to hit the goose noises. Ooh, kind of losing it there, but able to recover just a little bit. Crosses with a 110.7. All that PC spec for what? For maybe P5? Come on, Giant Stick. I'm just shit talking you now. I'm just getting on your nerves. Shawarma crossing. Okay, Shawarma, what in the fuck are we doing, bro? Shawarma, I'm gonna need you to take this shit a little more seriously, pal. I need you to lock the fuck in, okay? Berkey on a hot lap. Steven Beecham. Beecham? Beecham? Your nephew ruined your wheel settings, bro? What does that even fucking mean, homie? How does he ruin your wheel settings? How does he even know to do that? Throwing the car into the chicane. Berkey. Oh, I need the lap data. Shawarma just has skill issues across the board, bro. Skill issues across the board. Mono in P11. Berkey through the last chicane. Maximizing his battery usage. A 1099! Berkey setting the new fastest lap. A 1099. That is pretty fucking good. That is pretty spectacular, homie. That is pretty fucking good. Anybody else? So we have JC18 on another hot lap. I guess he invalidated the first one. Crossing, not fully maximizing his battery usage. 111.9. A 111.9. How many of these guys are going on second runs? Not Turbo Chicken. He seems to be on a harvest lap. Maybe not Tuck. Not Tuck. Yes, sending it through. Does he improve? Looks like he might. No. Almost dead even. Primitive should be on a hot lap. He is. Oh, that is a cool looking helmet, if I do say so myself. I like the purple to it. Mercedes off to the side, allowing him through. This being Primitive's first flying lap. 42 force. Purple sector through this late into the session. That may be pretty fucking good. That may be pretty rapid. That or he just has slightly higher wings. Oh, would that be higher wings through sector 2? No, that might be lower wings. I don't know. But using a lot more battery through this section. Can he harvest enough to fully maximize it here down this last straight? Yes, he can. Nearly perfect, I would say. A 110.7. P9 for Primitive. Who else is maybe on a hot lap? Nutuck, potentially? No, Nutuck is going to the pits. Bro, Joshua on a hot lap? Yes, he is. Bro, Joshua on a hot lap. Ooh, not very smooth there. Not very committed. A little bit of second guessing going on. I don't think he's on a hot lap. I think he's just on a very aggressive in lap. Well, let us go look at Mr. Nova Stoppin as he is on a hot lap with his teammate kind of directly behind him. Invalidated immediately. All right, Superiority will be starting his hot lap. He was the race winner in Miami as a reserve. Race winner as a reserve. Now reserving for the Aston Martins. How, how much can he help the Aston Martin team? All right. Launching down this pit straight. There is a car exiting the pits as soon as he's rounding this corner. Okay, given room by the V carb, it seems like. Dom with the new fastest lap at 109.5, but Superiority definitely able to really launch his car through these corners in a way we haven't seen yet. A little deep through there, but maybe a good exit. He does set a purple sector 1, it looks like. Really throwing the car around. And really maximizing that grip. Oh my lord. You can hear the tires screeching, but it's not the same as when, you have somebody on full traction control just abusing the tires. It's a little different. It's like it's like a stuttering grip. Oh, he invalidates on the last corner. What would this lap have been? A 109.9. So not it would have been P2. It would have been a P2 lap had he not invalidated. Or no, P3 lap. Oh, unfortunate to see. Anybody else from the top on a hot lap? Beecham is on a hot lap, improving so far by a tenth with a little bit of slipstream maybe by the Williams ahead. Or will the Williams get on the way? He's getting the slipstream. Is the Williams on a hot lap or is the Williams letting him through? Thank you, Williams. Say thank you for the slipstream. Braking at the 100-meter board. No invalidation. Does he improve on his pretty quick lap here? Only by a tenth. P5 it is. P5 it is for Beecham. Epic Baller not on a hot lap, it seems like. Nut Tuck is. If I didn't know any better, I think Nut Tuck is on controller. Yeah, he's definitely on controller. You see these little tiny kind of micro adjustments in steering, but pretty rapid so far. Improving by almost 3 tenths. Oh, and then he cooks it in this hairpin. A little too aggressive with the braking. Is he capable of improving even after cooking that lap? Aggressive to the chicane, really pushing the limits there. I don't know. Oh, he does by 3.5 almost into P6. I really didn't expect him to gain much time after that kind of debacle at the hairpin, but he does. He does improve. Turbo Chicken, nope. Davuda Mariki, no, just crossing the finish line just recently. Um, maybe going to the pits is JC18. Shawarma's on an outlap. Will be starting his second attempt at a flying lap here shortly. All right. What is Mr. Shawarma capable of? Oh, this looks slow. Oh, what are we on a day trip? Are we just going for a oh, he's not on a hot lap. He's letting somebody through. Interesting for Mr. Shawarma here. Maybe 2 laps to warm up his tires is what he's going for. Smiley face here on a hot lap, it seems like. Is he on a hot lap? I think so. It's hard to tell sometimes, man. All right, what about Nova stopping? Still no valid lap. Is rounding this corner. One last chicane. I think we saw him. Okay, he makes it through the chicane. We saw him invalidate on the first chicane earlier, setting a 109.7. That is P3 right there. Smiley face. Now on his hot lap. No, he invalidated. Oh my lord. All right, shoot. Superiority. Valid lap. Can we set one? That looked decent, but it didn't look as good as that first lap we saw. You can just hear the car moaning and groaning at the way he's just abusing it through these corners. The car has no choice but to obey its master superiority, its owner. Much better apex through there. Maybe a little bit slower on the exit. Full deploy of this battery down the straight. Bringing it down to what, like 10%? Maybe less? Less. Almost to like, yeah, 6. Last chicane. A little more conservative this time. Crosses with a 110 flat. Slower than the last one. Slower than the last one. He is almost 7. Yeah, he is like 7/10 off the pace of P1 right now, Berkey. But from what I do know of superiority, he's not exactly a qualifying warrior. He's more of a race pace merchant. So definitely somebody to look out for. Berkey or Gold Killer. Gold Killer really struggling here in Canada. Your driver champion leader at the moment, but down in P12 for this qualifying session. Not looking good for Giant Stick at the, or not Giant Stick, but Gold Killer at the moment. Giant Stick on his hot lap. Car letting him through. I think an Alpine Williams. I don't know. I can't tell the blues apart. There is a car ahead of him. It is a Mercedes ahead. Oh, it was a Mercedes that let him. No. Yes, Mercedes that let him through. Yes. I honestly really like this Canada track. But it is very difficult on strict corner cutting. Uh, I honestly really like it. I think it's fun to drive. As far as race though, I just haven't raced it enough to really know, but almost 3/10 improvement by Giant Stick through Sector 2. That could gain him several positions. Could move him up 3, potentially 4 if he continues to save time. Braking just ahead of the 100 meters. Pretty smooth through there, sliding a little bit, but can he improve? That is the only question that matters. He improves into P11. Bro Joshua into the pits. So more people on outlap. Smiley face on his last chance of a flying lap here. Needs to have a valid lap. Oh, this is not looking great. He's already invalidated. Oh my god, Shorma. Gotta figure it out, bruh. Alright. Is Berkey on a... Nope, he's not setting out a lap. People are just leaving for their last laps. Stephen Beecham on a go lap? Maybe? Perhaps? Yes, this is going to be a flying lap for Stephen Beecham. Well, Shawarma, even for my wheel, I don't change any wheel settings. I just leave that all on default. I change everything in game. That's what, people online recommend anyways. So I don't know what you're doing. All right, Stephen Beecham, pretty commanding control over the car at the moment. Was once the fastest man on track, now slipping back by 8/10. This looks to be a little better. Sector split for sector 1, only a 10th improvement, not spectacular by any means of by any means. By any stretch of the imagination, not very impressive so far. Do we have anybody else? We have Dom on a hot lap, improving by 3/10. Oh, this could be it, Holmes. This could be it, boys. He is full send, full risk at the moment. What's the sector 2 split time? 5/10. Okay, I shan't say more. I shan't say more. Let's just watch this beauty. And just like that, he lost a little bit of time at the end, but taking pole position at the very end of qualifying, Berkey into the pits will not be retaking that. Mr. Oswald also probably unlikely to improve. Epic Baller will be crossing the line, but slower it seems like. Yep. Superiority on an invalidated lap. Not going to improve either. Is he about to retire on track? He has. Hmm. Interesting. Beach him on a lap, but slower, so not much to watch there. Hashira on a slower lap as well, and invalidated. Big Baby. Oh, Big Baby can improve. No, he's invalidated as well. All right, well, that is it. That is it. All right, I was going to check something, and I already immediately forgot what it was. What was I going to check? I was going to check something, and I already completely forgot. What was I going to do? I actually had something that I was going to do. Oh, I was going to open the tier 2 race. I don't know if Dustin is racing or not. Swampmouth should be racing, I think. Oh, there it is. PTRL Division 2 Season 2. Oh, the race is off. The race has just started. Yes, Dustin and Swamper are both driving. Briar's driving. Chronico driving. Oh, D Mummy. Gotta love D Mummy. Um, Limerence, Lily, Mikey, Tony, Stag. What it do? Mick. Oh, the legends. All right. So let me just grab this just in case. You never know. Always gotta be safe. Gotta get the incidents. This is my job after all. Swamp and Dustin fighting it out right now. This is a home race for Dustin. This is also a home race apparently for Dom, Bro Joshua, Smiley Face, and Gold Killer. The only Canadian seemingly feeling at home is Dom at the moment. Okay, let me set this up so I can watch this while I commentate. Cause I do wanna see how Dustin and Swamp do. Those are the real boys. And Briars and Chronico, they're all top 4. Let's go, homies. And I want to see how Limerence does as well. And what it do. I just want to see how everybody does, honestly. Excuse me, I'm a little sleep. I'm a little sleepy. I'm a little screepy. Bro, there's no way. Hold on. There is absolutely no way. Hold on. There is no way my best friends in real life have the stream up on the TV. No, they already took it off, bruh. Of course they did. Of course they did. Well, I can't blame them. They are playing with a dog. I wonder where the cat is. So to add context, I guess they're competing at the college disc golf nationals. I'm a little retired from that. I'm a few years removed, but um yeah, they're going to that for this week. Ooh, some battling going on in tier 2. That's sick. But yeah, what's it called? But yeah, they're all at the one guy's house, and he kind of lives out in the country, kind of like I did, except he's a little more country than I am, a little more rural. And he has this really cute dog and this really cute cat. Ooh, Briars has lost a lot of positions. Briars, what's going on, homie? Lily, why do you have 3 second time penalty? What are we doing? Oh, wait, hold on. Is this free content? Hold on. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Guys, hold on. Hold on. I said, guys, hold on. Wait, how do I? Fuck, that's not how I do that. How do I? How do I? Okay, but now how do I make a display again? I don't know. Whatever. And now, hold on, hold on, guys, hold on. All right, chill out. How do I? Fuck, how do I? Dude, YouTube streaming is so annoying. I don't know how to take this chat off. All right, whatever. Okay, I said hold on. Uh, uh. Ew, why is it like? What the fuck? Why do I have to compare? Look, we have the tier 2 race. Free content, bruh. See, I don't know how to get the fucking chat off. How do I get this shit off? I don't want it on. Alright, whatever. You guys just see like a cut off race. Are they under safety car? What are we doing over there? Bruh. Okay, hold on. I'm like struggling right now to like do the shit that I need to do. Ew, why is it? Oh, because of the chat box, dude. This is so annoying. We're kind of sitting on the tarmac here for a little while. I wonder what's up with that. I do wonder what up with that. Alright, so this is what? Swamp in the lead right now, followed by Dustin. Dustin and Swamp on their own. I do also have this completely muted, which I only just now realized, but we should be starting the race here shortly. So this is just some side content, some sidebar going on. Wait, Chronic was caught up a lot to Dustin all of a sudden. So it's a three-way race at the moment. Some people already pitting? Definitely front wing damage. No way there isn't any kind of damage there. Lily in 9th, Limerence, come on! Mikey Tony in 10th. What is touching my arm? Oh, a hair. A hair fell off my head. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's get back on out to our race as they go around the formation line. Oh, dude, look at that transition. Isn't that aura as hell? Isn't that cool as shit? Okay, now hold on. I need to do this. And then this. Okay. I don't think it should. Oh, wait. Now I can get rid of the chat. Bro, this game is. Oh my god, this is so annoying. Well, it's too late now. No, wait, hold on. Theater mode. There we go. But yeah, it shouldn't give you a default setup because you already were in the race. The only thing that might be fucked is your tire pressures unless you set them before the race. Like at the end of qualifying before, everybody goes on the tarmac. But almost everybody from 1st to 13th starting on the mediums. We see Big Baby and Shawarma starting on the mediums, and then everybody else on hards, trying to do a little bit of an overcut to gain positions. Oh, you got dick. Whoa, no, hold on, Giant Stick, hold on. You do have to wait until the race has started to retake control of your car. I can say that. That is definitely something you need to do, which is annoying. So you're gonna have to wait until after the race starts to take control of your car again, which is again, like I said, really, really annoying. But oh, somebody spun. Somebody spun a little in tier 2. But yeah, it should work. You should be good unless you got absolutely massively dicked by the game for some reason. In particularly just because I don't know. You got hit with a giant stick. Get it? Anyways, uh, yeah, this is also gonna be a. I swear, it's like every race, turn one just has to be dangerous. Turn one just has to be, a 50-50 whether or not we get clean or not. I feel like it's less than a 50-50. It feels like a 20-80 sometimes. A lot more likely for there to be incidents than there is to not. So, yeah, thanks, Giant Stick. Thank you, man. I pride myself on my A tier comedy. Briars with a 3-second time penalty. Briars, what are we doing, man? Get it together. All right. We're about to start here at Canada. Tight street circuit. We might see some DNFs. I hope not. Hope not to see too many safety cars. Lights on. Lights off. Beam, beam, beam. We're off. All right. Okay, we're heading to turn 1. So far, so good. A little bit of jostling for position, but I think we're clear. Hey, let's go, PTRL grid. We did it. We are clear. Oh, some of these angles are going to be awful here at Canada. It doesn't give me enough, like, overhead angle. Like, it's just impossible to tell what's going on. Gold Killer and Ashira, both near the very back of the grid at the moment. Ooh, some kind of contact going on back here. See, like, I can't tell what's going on. I might have to be in POV half the time, which is a little annoying, but Uh, Dom, Berkey, Nova kind of breaking away at the moment. Some moves being made. Shawarma has already binned it, it seems like. Jesus, Shawarma, what are we doing? Come on, homie. You gotta break the bad streak somehow. You gotta lock in. Nut Tug gaining a lot of time with superiority ahead. So let's look at the position changes through the start of the race. So Primitive already down 5. Epic Baller up 2. Dawuda Mariki up 5. Dom setting the fastest lap of the race. At the moment, Primitive gaining a position on Steven Beecham, which is kind of crazy. With no DRS. Shawarma already pitting. Yep, definitely running into a wall. Taking some front wing damage. Let's see. Is anything else really going on? Right now, it is a battle between the top 3. Dom, Berkey, and Nova stopping. Um, Hard to tell really what's going on elsewhere, as you know, the interval numbers only paint a very small picture. They don't tell you absolutely everything. Just because somebody's like really close doesn't mean they're about to overtake. It depends on where they are on track. It's a lot to keep a hold of. But superiority maybe gaining on Oswald ahead through this straight with DRS. Will have DRS again. So this is a double DRS zone. No, it isn't. It's a singular. Is it? Oh, there is a double DRS zone. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. Um, Bro, Joshua ahead of Giant Stick. Giant Stick! What has happened to Giant Stick? He's just tumbling down the order. He has spun. Very unfortunate for Giant Stick. We now have 2 drivers who have spun or been spun. Not much else going on. A lot of people close. Canada's a little tough to overtake on, unless you're in very specific parts of the track. You have to be very uh masterful in the way you drive. Gold Killer now ahead of Dabuda Mariki. No, they're wheel to wheel right now. Can I switch to them? Oh, there's been an incident. We may have a lot of incidents. There's a lot of high speed tight chicanes on this track, and so we may see a multitude of incidents in this race. Berkey gaining on Dom. Can he maybe have an overtake here early in the race? Seemingly not, but superiority is taking the inside of this corner. Will have the outside to go around. Can he get a better exit? Oh, this is tight. Conceding position for the moment. Not able to make the move stick. Not quite yet. Still trailing very, very closely to the rear of Mr. Middle name Tardy Oswald. Is that Eric again? That has to be Eric again. There's no way that's not Eric with his very creative naming. Former President Maduro, Maxwell Gisley, just some crazy names. J.E. Vacations. Mm. Diabolical Turbo Chicken. Very close to Steven Beecham, just not able to make a move. But Steven Beecham going kind of deep, or is just using a alternate racing line, preferring to go a little wider, preserving more speed through that hairpin. But Turbo Chicken is gaining rapidly. There's a late move being made. Steven Beecham up the inside of. Oh, he has not been given enough room. Not enough room given by Primitive, in my humble opinion. We are now 3 cars almost wide through this straight. The Alpine going ahead. Now, Primitive taking a 3-second time penalty. Some may say that's karma. Some may say that's just a skill. Oh, he's been bumped from the back. He's been bumped from the back by JC18. We have just witnessed him, and he's immediately retired from the session. Okay, we can't be doing that, dude. Or did he get crashed into? I don't think he got crashed into. We can't be doing that, though. How are you just gonna immediately retire? I don't know. But Berkey and Dom now on their own. Berkey taking the inside here as Dom goes deep. Who gets the better exit? Dom preserving a little more speed. Berkey will have the DRS though, potentially here. Yes, he does. Should be an overtake for Berkey. Dom looking to maybe just concede the position here. Take the double DRS zone. Ooh, I lied. It's too late for Dom. Berkey will have the DRS. Excuse me. So Baller and Superiority very close to each other. Spark now ahead of Big Baby. No, they're wheel to wheel at the moment. Where are they at? They're through like turn 1, 2. Spark falling behind. Speaking of camera angle, finally a good one. Look at this. Greatness. This is greatness right here from EA. Oh, and it continues. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, McLaren, Epic Baller, what are we doing? Keep it on track. Superiority gaining. Will have the outside. Can he get a better exit? The V-carb looking a little ambitious. It seems like Superiority does have the better exit. Even before the DRS opened, he had a bit of an advantage going down the straight. Now ahead into 5th. Is that Dom? Dom retaking the lead. No DRS for the McLaren. Kind of a sitting duck behind or in front of Nut Tuck. Um. Oh, hold on. Turbo Chicken very close to the Alpine of Steven Beecham. No such, nothing really happening there. Huh, what is going on in D2? Dubita Murky, 3-second time penalty. Nut Tuck and Epic Baller in a close fight. Spark now 3 second time penalty as well as Big Baby. But in D2, so we have Swamp 3 seconds ahead of Dustin, who is then 14 laps ahead of Briars, who has yet to pit. Pace difference is wild. The pace difference is extreme. Oswald in 4th, gaining on Nova. A little bit of a dance going on into this hairpin. Who gets the better exit? It will be the Haas with the DRS though. Nova with more battery. Is it enough? Is going up the inside. Does have the overlap. Will warrant space. Got ahead cleanly. No overlap. Will have DRS once again. What a move by Mr. Oswald. Now the Haas leading 2-3. Bro, Joshua, 3 second time penalty. Have people pit already? No, just the two at the back who spun and took wing damage on their own. Oh, Berkey, 3 second time penalty through the first chicane. That is less than ideal. That is actually kind of horrific to see. Quite horrific to see. Okay, Dustin pitted. Okay, okay. But yeah, that is, dude. I don't want to say that's race ruining, but that is potentially race win ruining. He's gonna have to be ahead of Dom by 3 seconds to take the lead, to take the actual lead to win the race. Or hope that he gets a time penalty. So then Nova gaining on Oswald ahead. Oswald kind of defending, slowing down the rest of the grid maybe to give his teammate a better chance of at least holding on to second. It seems like it's gonna be difficult to defend here as he's out of battery and will have Nova with DRS behind. Superiority defending Epic Baller. There we go. Move made by Nova down the straight. Had more battery. Overtaking. Will have double DRS. Will have DRS once again down this pit straight. And will further get ahead of Oswald. Move made. Position gained. Turbo Chicken. Several people pitting it seems like. Or no, maybe just 2 people? I don't know. JC18 has pit. Look at all these time penalties in the middle of the field to the back. Kind of wild to see. So JC18 has pit onto hards. I wonder how long he'll carry those. Superiority kind of gaining rapidly in this clean air. As soon as he can get DRS from Oswald, it is wraps. Epic Baller will have not much of an advantage anymore as Dom and Berkey are battling. Berkey going kind of wide there. I wonder what happened. Oh, sportsmanship. Dom conceding the position, knowing there was a little bit of a little bit of naughtiness that went on, and so conceding the position. Very, very realistic there. But what that has allowed is Nova to regain some time there. Mono with a 3 second time penalty. Superiority does have will have DRS. No, he will not. They are continuing to pit, but Berkey now pitting, going for the undercut on Dom. Nova immediately pitting as well. So these two Aston Martins dominating right, or not dominating, but up near the top right now, will have to respond in this next lap unless they're going the one stop. If they are going the one stop, then there is no reason for them to stay out much longer. A lot of people pitting. Looks to be. Is it a one stop or is this the pit window? I'm not sure actually. Oh my God, Dustin has a time penalty. What are we doing, Dustin? All right, but um, battles reforming. Superiority 4/10 of a second behind of Oswald. All top five have yet to pit. Superiority gaining. Better exit. Now ahead into second place. Only 6 seconds behind of his teammate. Well, I say only kind of a lot, as they are both on the same strategy, it seems like. Will he pit is the real question, though. Nova, will he maybe be able to make a move here? If he can just hold as much speed as possible here. Yes, he does. What a move made by Nova, now ahead of Gold Killer in the Red Bull. Will have DRS as well. That is spectacular. Making a move into that hairpin is so, so beneficial, as you then have the DRS advantage, and if you've been harvesting your battery, you then have that, and you get DRS down the next straight to continue to gain a lead, as Gold Killer is now well behind of Nova, over a second behind. Absolutely fried and left for dead. D2 in a safety car, it seems like. Mm. Naughtiness. No such thing in D1. No such thing. We have a close battle here between JC18 and Dawid Amariki. Alpine on Williams. Blue on blue crime. Hate to see it. I see a yellow flag. There's a Ferrari kind of on track. Is it Mono? Mono's just sitting there. Mono, get it together. Not much else going on. I lied. Oswald, 2/10 behind of Dawood Amariki Gornola on brand new mediums. Will have the traction advantage. Making a move in before this hairpin. Will have DRS though. Most likely. A little bit of a love tap there, but maybe a little bit of netcode. Will have the DRS. That is great for him. That is great for him. Hashira not gaining, overtaken by Nova, and I missed it. Uh Turbo into the pits. Nova with a new fastest lap on the hards. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Um, Steven Beecham kind of losing some. No, he's sticking with Gold Killer. Maybe making a move. No, he won't be through this section of the track. Schwarman now a 3 second time penalty. But he's really sticking to him. He's like what's that baseball thing called? Is it not just called Stickum? It used to be like tar, but like the newfangled age of it, you know? Steven Beecham now ahead of Gold Killer. Is he on fresher tires? Yes, he is. Much newer hards now ahead into seventh place. Everybody else ahead, kind of out of battles. Berkey kind of trying to sneak into the range of Baller though. Gold Killer trying to poke his nose around. Oh, he's been spun by JC18 behind. JC18 just not calculating the speed of that corner well and conceding positions, but that is still not great for Gold Killer. He's definitely gonna be a little furious there. Oh my lord. Epic Baller into the pits. There's such a variance to these strategies. Dominant superiority 1000% doing a one stop so far. Will that be enough to gain a lot of time on the field? More people into the pits. Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention. Epic Baller and Dawuda Mariki had a quick little battle there. Bro Joshua now with 3 second time penalty. What are the time penalties looking like? Do we have people with multiple? Yes, we do. Bro Joshua with 6 seconds, the first person to get 6 seconds of time penalties for corner cutting. And that's kind of it for the close battles. Berkey's 8 tenths behind of superiority. 6 tenths, he's catching up rapidly. The grip difference is prevalent. DRS will be double DRS. Or not quite yet, actually. Berkey really close to superiority. That's 9 seconds now for Nova. Has gotten ahead. But this almost kind of actually is to the benefit of superiority if he can retain the gap and kind of ride Berkey's DRS. Ooh, outpaced already. Nova also catching up rapidly to superiority. Dom potentially going for a move here. Yes, he is now ahead of the Haas. What a move to make this in this part of the track before the DRS zone. Won't have DRS, but still, that's pretty cool. Can he defend? Yes, he can. Oh my god, that was good. Very, very good boy. Okay, that's too far, guys. You need to settle down. You guys are weird as hell. Dom very close to Spark now, ahead of him. Everybody ahead of him except for Superiority with time penalties. Oh, Dom just muscling his way past. This has to be this is an obvious grip. Yep. Well, it's not even that much. Oh, yes, it is. Dom brand new hards versus Sparks old hards. Massive advantage. And catching to beat him very quickly. Oswald now with 3 second time penalty. Spark pitting. Is this his first time pitting? Yes, it is. That is Spark's first pit. Turbo Chicken seemingly overtaken by Oswald. Oh, my nose itches really bad. Holy Christ. A lot of shakeup going on at the back of the field right now. Dom 4 tenths behind of Steven Beecham. Was fastest man on track in qualifying at some point. Didn't actually really hold on to it for very long. As he is up 5 positions from ninth, I guess. Turbo Chicken kind of close, but not really much of a battle going on there. Dom will be looking to overtake this Alpine as soon as possible, as he is being slowed down just a little bit, it seems like. Here we go. Does he make a move into the chicane? He definitely has a run on him. Taking the inside. The Alpine. It looked like he just kind of stopped. It looked like he could just kind of hit the brakes, but now ahead. Very clean superiority. Finally pitting. Dom having pit 2 laps ago. Superiority a little bit of an overcut, I mean. Excuse me. Epic baller. And Turbo Chicken, the last two battlers right now, the last two close battlers, as Epic Baller is close behind of Bro Joshua and then Turbo Chicken very close behind of Oswald. Both of those guys behind, no time penalties, behind of people who do have the time penalties. So, JC18 speeding into the pit lane at some point. 6 seconds for Bro Joshua, 6 for Smiley Face, and threes all around. Turbo Chicken has overtaken Oswald. Mono, speaking of which, another time penalty. Oh, these two are almost identical right now. They're okay. Well, Bro Joshua kind of slipping up a little bit, but Oswald looking to maybe gain time here on Turbo Chicken. Maybe make a late move. Nope, not enough. We'll have DRS again though. Using the battery. Yeah, no, just kind of spent his battery for no real reason. See Bro Joshua though. Yeah, he's also using a lot of battery there. A little loosey goosey there for bro Joshua. Is this traction control AC, bro Joshua? I'm let down a little bit, man. I'm a little let down. Superiority lost a lot of positions from that pit stop. This grid is a little close near the top, but how many of these will pit again? Very likely quite a few of them. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We shall have to wait and see. Turbo Chicken gaining on Beecham. No, he's not. He's losing. No, he is gaining, but very barely. Ah, he was harvesting. That's smart. That is very smart. Now, Turbo Chicken not doing a great job in qualifying. He is up 6 positions from 11th in 5th now. Another three. Oh my God, Dom losing the one advantage he had and now racking up a 3-second time penalty. Not great for Dom. Not great for Dom. But he's going to have the freshest tires at the end of the race. So, a bit of an advantage for him. Big Baby retiring. What happened? Are we going to see him on track before he despawns? I guess he ran into that wall a little hard, I guess, and just DNF'd. No safety car, interestingly enough. Maybe they've reduced it. Maybe it's on reduced. I don't really want to check. It's not like it really matters. Oh, excuse me. Jesus, we're only like halfway through this race, man. We're only halfway through this race. Superiority gaining on Gold Killer rapidly. Maybe making a move into the hairpin? Not quite. He does have two Red Bulls ahead of him. They've formed the Wall of Red. The Wall of Bull. The Bull Wall. The Great Bull Wall. I don't know. But he's already overtaken one of them. How hard did they defend here, though? I don't know. I don't know if he's too happy with that. That seems to be like a lot of swerving down a straight. I wouldn't be happy. Maybe a little bit of too tough defending. Some unfair defending, some may even say. What's the tire difference here? He's on fresh or hard, so they may not have as much grip as these mediums yet. Harvesting, harvesting. He's losing a lot of time to these Red Bulls right now. Getting ahead almost immediately, it seems like. Oh, will he though? Going back into none. He's really trying to play a little bit of chess here. Seems to have the run on this Red Bull though. He's just oh, now they're swapping positions. Sparkashira 3-second time penalty trying to defend that apex or yeah, trying to defend that left side apex. There's a yellow flag now ahead. Dude, this is a tight battle right here. He has made it past one Red Bull. Now only one ahead of him to continue to gain positions on the rest of the grid. Oh, what a move! Hey, what are we doing? No, that is insane. That is insane, and I caught that firsthand. That was not enough room given. What are we doing? That is ridiculous. What are we doing? That is not how you defend whatsoever. I don't know, man. From my point of view, that looked a little dirty. I don't know if I like that whatsoever. Oswald into the pits. Yeah, I don't like that one bit, man. I do not like that one bit. Gold Killer gaining on Smiley Face ahead. These Red Bulls hunting like a pack, but how much are they kind of hurting themselves at the same time? All the other battles kind of come to an end. Yeah, I wouldn't be too happy if I were superiority. I don't know, man. That looked a little, I don't know. Berkey pitting onto what, mediums maybe? I don't know if that's the move. He's gonna lose a lot of time to the rest of the field from that pit. Will he have enough lap? Will he have enough? Yeah, will he have enough laps to make up that time? I mean, he's gonna be on brand new hards. Ooh, hards though. If they were mediums, I could see it. I don't know about the hards. Gold Killer and Spark both ahead of the McLaren of Smiley Face. Wow, there's only two drivers currently with no time penalties. That is insane. Ooh, but Smiley Face fighting back, splitting the Red Bulls, trying a little bit of a divide and conquer. It's kind of the only action on track at the moment. Mm, yeah, it's kind of it. Unless Nut Tuck can kind of catch up to Bro Joshua ahead on the same age tires. Oh, here we go. Berkey gaining rapidly on Steven Beecham. Yep, just like that. Berkey is ahead of Steven Beach. Oh, he went into the pits. Never mind. No real battle going on there. Shorman with a 3 second time penalty. He is up into 15th though, with 16 seconds of time penalty. Shorman, what the hell are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Nuttuck very close to Bro Joshua ahead, followed by a V-Carb who's getting lapped. Giant Stick getting lapped. Giant Stick, no! All that PC for 17th. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Please don't hate me. I love you, Giant Stick. Gold Killer into the pits. Changing on to what? Mediums, I hope? Yes, changing on to mediums. Mono 3 second time penalty. What are these time penalties, bro? These three locked in a battle right now. Actually, well, it's not really even a battle. One of them's lapped. Really, it's just these two. It's Nuttuck and Bro Joshua. Nuttuck with the tire advantage. This race might get interesting in D2. Nuttuck gaining very rapidly on Bro Joshua, taking the inside, or taking the outside of the chicane. Well ahead. Well ahead. Bro Joshua, even with a 3 second time penalty, is that 9 seconds now? That is now 9 seconds for Bro Joshua, as well as Dewita Mariki and Mono with 9 seconds. Oh, rough day for these guys. Rough day. Spark and Smiley Face both going into the pits. Are they going on to mediums? It's kind of late for that though. Not the best strategies from these guys, it seems like. Superiority, yo lo vi todo, mi compadre. No sé si escuchabas, pero la verdad no me gustó. De lo que yo vi no me gustó. Y nomás no lo entiendo. Seguro sabía que estabas ahí. Seguro sí sabía. Berkey now ahead of Turbo Chicken. Will very likely have this, no, will not have the double DRS. Muchas gracias, Superiority. Muchas gracias, mi compadre. No, pero sí, no me gustó nada eso, lo que hizo. A lo mejor de otro ángulo se ve un poquito diferente, pero de lo que yo vi, no me gustó nada. No me gustó nada. Pero ahí veremos. A lo mejor nomás fue una equivocación. Un miscálculo. Esperemos, esperemos. Porque yo lo conozco y no es como si lo haría pues a propósito. Él no es así. Él no es así. Pero. Safety car. Who died? Bro, Joshua parked in a dangerous location. What is. He's beached! Trying to find somebody that'll. He beached himself. Oh, this is. Oh, this is. This is doing some guys dirty. This is massively benefiting Nova. Nova had just pitted. Dom very likely to pit, I would think. There he is going into the pits. I doubt Berkey will go into the pits. Nova can stay out. Baller definitely going into the pits. Nutta going into the pits. Yeah, he stays out. That makes sense for him. So it looks like Berkey will get ahead of him. Nova might get ahead of him, and maybe even Baller. Does Nova beat him out the pits? No, he does not. Dom does hold on to second. Epic Baller will have to pit. Okay, so Nova almost, not quite benefiting, but almost massively benefiting from that. Oh my god. Do you need an invite, Mr. Stick? Do you need an invite? Oh man. You spent all that money on the PC. You just can't upgrade your internet. Oh, yeah, I mean that makes sense, Giant Stick. I'm gonna just call you Stick from now on. Mr. Stick. Yeah, gotta save up some money to get that get that fiber optic cable. Oh man. Oh man. But yeah, Epic Baller not pitting? That's ballsy. That is ballsy for him. I guess knowing the situation. Okay, smiley face. How do we get a corner cutting penalty under safety car? Got rear-ended by Dawood. There seems to already be some weirdness going on between some of these guys. Mark is always yapping. So no wing replacement. Oh man. See, that's when PC has the advantage. I can sit there and say, Mark, speak less, and then he'll speak less. Yeah, sure. It's been a rough day for you, homie. The safety car at least gives you a chance, maybe. The safety car does at least give you a chance. This is gonna be a long safety car. As people are everywhere across the track. Okay, well, Shawarma, if you're braking early and still getting a 10-second, then you're 1000% just suffering from a skill issue. This D2 race looking close for the win, but looks like it should be Swamp Mouth win. Yeah, do the best you can, Shawarma. I believe in you, man. I believe in you. Did you get your wing repaired right there? I also swear I just saw somebody off track and just kind of struggling. I don't know what just happened there. And you've served the 10-second. Okay, that's fire. You're not in a great spot, but you're in an okay spot, especially because the two people ahead of you have 9 seconds. So you're kind of cooking right now. You're kind of cooking. You have every chance to make something happen here. Wait, you're stuck behind lapped cars? No shot. Are you actually? That's an Alpine ahead. Oh my god, you are. Well, I think it's only one of them. You have Epic Baller somehow ahead of you, or is that a Williams? Who the hell is that ahead? Because it's not Giant Stick. I don't know, bro. I don't know. All right, definitely another lap at least. Man, I just want to go to bed, man. Is that too much to ask for? Is it too much to ask for me to just go to bed? All right, another lap, probably. Very, very. No, there will not be. Oh, thank the Lord Jesus. Hallelujah. 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 Is that a little insensitive? I mean, Easter Sunday was yesterday, but I don't know. I think it's fine. All right, well, safety car will be coming in this lap. Looking at the tires, Epic Baller will be trying his best to hold on to his position, but I don't think he really will be able to. It's a big mix of tires right now. So Stick saying he got spun by Joshua, boiled your hard tires because of that. So then you've had to nurse your two sets of mediums for 32 of the 35 laps. And then your internet died. Mm, unfortunate. But we are resuming this race here. Berkey leading the pack. Dom just trying to get a good run here. Do we see any sort of shenanigans in the middle of the field? We do have a Mercedes ghosted. Oh, it's a lapped car, is it not? I think it is. Is that Shawarma? Come on, Shawarma! Oh, let's go, Shawarma! He's cooking! Bro, the AI cooked your rears to 35%? AI is your biggest op. Turbo Chicken gaining rapidly on Steven Beecham ahead. Some of these guys are ghosted, I think. Are these some lapped cars just continuing to fight? Guys, just let them through. It is JC18 in the Alpine just kind of, I don't know, just let them through, let them through, man. You're not going to lose any positions. Oi! Ferrari, McLaren colliding. Turbo Chicken. No, Mono, one of them, I think. Oh, my lord. Oh. Mr. Stick has been going through it. Turbo Chicken trying to gain positions again. His teammate Mono seemingly, I don't know, killed somewhere. He does have front wing damage though, so it's a bit of a Ferrari thing. It seems like the leaders. Oh, Dom outpacing right now on those mediums. He has the advantage. Yep, Berkey on older hards. 3 second time penalty for not Tucson. Oh, Turbo Chicken. Absolutely. And okay, what are we doing? What are we doing, dude? Oh my god. Oh my god. What am I witnessing here in Canada? Not a fan of it. Let me tell you what. I'm not a big fan of it. Not a big fan of it. Facts. You saw that too, right? Like that's just not me. That's not just me. SMH, bro. SMH. Nova gaining. What are these time penalties looking like? Because that's what it really comes down to. So the top five, no time penalties. Taking the inside in the chicane. Into second now. Steven Beecham now with 6 seconds. Epic Baller happy to see that. Gold Killer still the only one without penalties, but we did see a potentially, you know, I don't know, a bit of a racing incident. Could be penalized for it earlier on superiority. Berkey in third. Kind of losing pace to Nova right now. Oh my lord. 5 megabits per second upload? Yeah, that's horrific. Definitely. There's a rat chewing through your cables, man. There's a rat currently sitting there chewing on your cables. So it looks like Swampmouth won. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dustin had 9 seconds of time penalties. God damn, bro. The hell are you doing? Alright, but back to this race. So Oswald maybe trying to overtake Epic Baller here, but there's really not going to be much benefit to him. There's about to be a bullet hole. Oh, oh my god. Just set out some mouse traps. I don't think you need a whole gun to kill a mouse. Well, I guess. Is it a New York sewer rat? Those things are big. If it's that big, then, I'd consider a varmint rifle. I'd consider it. But yeah, see, Oswald fighting for positions, but it's really not going to benefit him too much as he has those 6 seconds of penalties, and the two drivers behind him having less than him. Berkey trying to gain time on Nova ahead. These two on equal footing. These top three on equal footing of time penalties. Amariki with another 3 seconds, 12 seconds. I mean, he really wouldn't lose that much time to besides Nut Tuck. That'd be kind of it for him. Kind of the only position he'd lose there. Spark in 8th behind his teammate. Nut Tuck actually gaining a lot of time. Some rough wheel moving there. What in the fuck did I just witness? What am I watching? Is Turbo Chicken driving it around without a wheel? Or without a wing? No, who's that other for? It's Mono. Interesting. Seems like Mr. Mono just refusing to concede positions there. Oswald now with 9 seconds. Yeah, there's even less point in fighting Oswald. There's even less of a point in trying to fight it. Shawarma into 13th. Can he gain time on? No, he's just way too far behind Turbo Chicken. Yeah, 33 seconds. That's insane. Not many more battles going on. I mean, there are battles going on, but they're not exactly like wheel to wheel, you know? And a lot of these kind of inconsequential as well because of these time penalties. Oh my god, what is with these fucking bots, bro? Whose dick do I have to jork just so that I don't get these fucking bots in here? Turbo Chicken, I guess, switched onto the hards. Are these lap cars just not gonna get time penalties for the blue flags? I'm not understanding it, man. I get that they're ghosted, but Dom, what? Dom has lost the plot. Dom has cooked himself. This would potentially drop him to 4th, maybe 5th if he just. Oh, this is great for Nova. This is looking like a race win for Nova. All he has to do is not get another time penalty in these 2 laps and not let Berkey ahead of him. That is the only stipulation, and I guess, still stay within 3 seconds of Dom. This is looking. Oh, what has he done? He is a disabled man swimming in shark-infested waters right now. Berkey is so close behind him. He is going to be under pressure for the rest of this, like lap and a half of this race to hold on to a race win. I think his first race win in PTRL. It's going to come down to the wire for Nova. He only has a second gap left that he has that he could possibly lose to Dom ahead. Oh, there's a move made by Berkey. Has Nova sold it? Has Nova sold his first race win in PTRL, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. It is now Berkey looking at a race win, but if they continue fighting, they will hand that win back to Dom. It is in their best interest. I don't know what's in their best interest. Really, this comes down to Nova cooking himself through that turn. Losing grip. They're losing time. They are rapidly losing time to Dom ahead. Berkey kind of clear of Nova. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nuttuck is DNF'd! When did that happen? Oh my god. Looks like Berkey might be able to bring home a win. Just this hairpin and one chicane left for Berkey. I believe in you, Stick. I believe in you. Or just sandbag into tier 2. What are they going to do? But Berkey. Oh my god. Oh my god. This could be it. This could be for Berkey. Is this Berkey's first win in PTRL Season 2? Dom! It is Berkey win. Nova second. Nova selling a race win. But more of a sell is Dom, who DNF'd into that last chicane. Last corner. All he had to do was cross the finish line and he would get a solid chunk of points. DNFing, getting none. Zero, or wherever he ends up falling down to. I don't know. What the fuck? The wound, what happened? No, the wound, he's dead. Oh, the wound. Get him out of there! Somebody, he's doing donuts. He's breakdancing on track. Somebody, please save his life. Oh my god. What the look out. Guys, he's breakdancing. What the what is he doing? I think he's dead. Oh man. Look, Stick. Just take the relegation. Just take the relegation. I mean, see, like Dustin and Swamp are definitely moving up at some point in the future. So, yeah. Look, Shawarma, I believe in you, man. I've been there. I've been there. There have been times in my athletic career where I have actually been so close to greatness, and then it just seems like all is lost. And you know what I did? I fucking gave up because I couldn't handle that mental load anymore. But you don't have to give up, Shawarma. I believe in you. I believe in you. It's gonna take a lot of grinding though. You gotta adopt the Black Mamba mentality. So race winner Berkey. Nova Stoppin selling his first race win, I think, in PTRL season two. Berkey, I do think is his first race win in PTRL season two. Stephen Beecham podium. Spark Hashira finished in fourth. That's driver of the day right there. No question about it. Oh my lord, dude. 15th to 4th. Spark. Oh, don't stop. Oh my lord. Spectacular racing. Spectacular racing. All right, come on. I can do it. I can get them all. Oh! Dude, the bar is down to the floor. Holy fuck. All right. Well, let me see one thing real quick. Let me look at one thing. Bro, Joshua Def quitting? I don't even know what happened. I just saw him beached. I think it's safe to bet that this is Berkey's first race win. Actually, I guess I gotta look at the Discord for that. Hold on. Hold on. I said hold on. Okay, Berkey. Yes, that is Berkey's first anything up. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Yes, he's gotten fourth and fourth, straight to a victory. He's done for the season. Okay, bro. What is that overreaction, bro? What is that overreaction? Uh, but I think that would have been Nova's first race win. I don't even know where he is on this. I don't see him with any points on here. Nova just Nova just sold. Nova 1000% sold. Home race drama. That's hilarious. But all right. That has been it for PTRL week 5. Yes. PTRL week 5, the Canadian Grand Prix Moose edition. So, that was actually very exciting. Canada's no shawarma. It's not selling if there were zero expectations to begin with. Damn. I'm just kidding, Shorma. I believe in you, homie. But yeah, so this has been the Goose edition of PTRL. I'm just kidding, Shorma. I love you, man. I'm sorry. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. It was a very exciting race. From start to finish. A lot of selling going on from everybody. Not just the race leaders, but also from the back of the grid. Some kid named Shawarma. But I all hope that you guys are able to improve. But yeah, so you guys are awesome. I love you, PTRL. You guys are amazing. Hope you guys enjoy. You guys always say you enjoy it, but I gotta keep up the standards of entertainment here. Um, but yeah, I believe in you all, especially Shawarma. I believe he can come out of this slump that he's in. So hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Yeah, good night, man. Good night, Shawarma. I, it's okay, man. I believe in you. Good night.